You guys back for part two. So as I left off, Edge talking about winning the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match, and then Edge said, he's going to show everyone how twisted he can be at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, because Edge master of like ladder matches and stuff, and whatnot. And I talks trash to about Orton for a little, and then another GM email comes in, even more booze for Cole. It's just great. And email says it'll be all 8 participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match in an 8-man tag match tonight. They're referring to it as a mega match. I don't know why. It's an 8-man tag. It's ridiculous. And then they show Mark Henry walk into the ring in the backstage, and we go to a commercial. Back from commercial, Sheamus is already in the ring, and Henry comes out with his NXT Season 2 protege, Lucky Cannon. Cannon doesn't come down to the ring with him. So short match. DDT from Sheamus for a 2 count, chin lock. A couple clotheslines from Mark Henry, hits a big splash. Sheamus had his foot on the rope, and then Henry gets up and Sheamus hits that big pump kick for the 3 count. So it was a short, and that was probably around 5 minutes. And then Sheamus poses with his title, the WWE title, after the match. Then they show Nexus backstage with Josh Matthews, and Josh Matthews asks, like, what do you think about the GM, and the stipulation he made, like, with you can't make an impact or whatever, and Michael Tarver gets on the mic and says, he's like, no, we can still make an impact, and then Skip Sheffield sees goes up to a producer who's doing the part of the segment or whatever. He's like, what, you got something to say to me? He's like, I'll drop you right here, and sure enough, just decks him right on the spot. It was pretty funny. And then Darren Young gets on the mic and says, that's what we mean. And and then there again they plug the main event for the night, the mega 8-man tag match. Fucking Cole's an idiot. And then back another commercial. There were a lot of commercials tonight, not a lot of wrestling, like I said. Back from commercial, King is in the ring. No pun intended. A video package is shown about Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and I guess he's got a DVD coming out tomorrow, and King was plugging that, and the Dragon comes out, good ovation, he's great, gotta respect that guy. Then King says, there's a few guys, before I say something, there's like a few guys who want to come out here and, show appreciation for what you've done over your career, and IRS, Arn Anderson, Michael Hayes, and Dean Malenko come out, and they all get on the mic, throw in their 2 cents about Ricky, his career, and then Nexus comes out, and it's just 6 of them tonight, no Wade Barrett. So, by the way, there were a lot of Daniel Bryan chants tonight, and even a small Bryan Danielson chant. It was great. I really hope WWE, Vince is paying attention. They need to bring that kid back. It's just so stupid the way he got fired. This fucking bullshit angers me. But anyway, they look so badass when they're walking down to the ring, just so slowly, all 6 of them. I love this fucking stable they have going. It's great. But they walk down to the ring, pull Arn Anderson out of the ring, throw him into the ring post. Dean Malenko gets pulled out, gets tossed into the barricade by Skip Sheffield and Justin Gabriel. Then King, IRS is thrown out of the ring, or grabbed, pulled out, beaten down. King gets beaten down. So then it's just, then it's after IRS gets taken out, it's King, Steamboat, and Michael Hayes in the ring, and they all get in, throw King out of the ring like a piece of trash. Michael Hayes gets thrown out and beat down, so it's just Steamboat in the ring with the 6 Nexus guys, and they start beating the hell out of him, and Skip Sheffield just absolutely destroys him with a huge clothesline. Skip Sheffield's a big boy, fucking monster. And then Justin Gabriel hits his 450 splash. He stood on the top rope, top turnbuckle for about 10 to 12 seconds. I thought maybe a face turn from him, then he'd just leave the ring, walk away, but didn't happen. It was good. I like this stable. So that was probably the best segment of the night. So we go to commercial as they all leave, and Ricky the Dragon is in the ring, just a broken mess. Back from commercial, we get Cole just talks about the Legends beatdown, and then another commercial, and as Miz would say, really? Like, really? This is just ridiculous. Back from commercial, Alicia Fox and Maurice versus Gail Kim and Eve. Short match. Maurice just so fucking fine. I can't stand it. Alicia Fox hits a scissors kick on Gail Kim for the win. Another commercial. They plug the main event. They come back. They show another clip of the beatdown Vince took last week. And then the main event is next. Match starts out with DiBiase and Morrison. Back body drop on DiBiase. Morrison tags in Truth. Ted gets launched to the outside. Then Bourne hits a kick off of the apron. Miz is tagged in. Bourne hits a running dropkick to the Miz in the corner. Jericho gets tagged in, kick to Bourne, baseball slide on Bourne by Y2J, knocks him to the outside. Jericho taunting Bourne, tags Miz back in, Miz with a chin lock. Morrison tagged in, a couple of big clotheslines, and then a big kick off the ropes. Thinks about tries Starship Pain, but DiBiase pulled him out of the way, and Morrison saw that. Pulled Miz out of the ring, Morrison saw it. Then he hits this like senton over the top, spinning crossbody over the top rope, which is pretty badass. Goes to commercial. Miz out of the ring, and yeah, and so Morrison springboard. We go to commercial. I'm back from commercial. Jericho. During commercial, Jericho hit Morrison with a ladder. Ref didn't see it, which is pretty good. Jericho just that little smirk he has. He's such a cocky bastard. Fucking love it. So back in the ring, Edge is tagged in, hits a knee to Morrison. DiBiase tagged in, starts hammering away on Morrison. Big power slam from Ted, gets a 2 count. Another chin lock on Morrison. Edge is tagged in again. It's a big boot to Morrison right in his grill. Edge sets up for the spear. Morrison rolls out of the way. Edge hits a second turnbuckle. Bourne gets tagged in. A couple of big moves. Spinning heel kick. Gets pumped up. Misses airborne. He landed on his feet, which is pretty impressive. But and Jericho, by the way, got tagged in. And then so Bourne turns around after missing airborne to a code breaker from Jericho. And then the match ends with, DiBiase and Orton gets tagged in. DiBiase misses the clothesline. Orton drops him with the RKO. 1, 2, 3. It's a match. So this is a good main event, I guess. After the match, like, all hell broke loose. Guys hitting each other with ladders. Edge hit a couple guys with a ladder. Morrison got hit with skull-crushing finale from The Miz. And then the Raw ends with... Miz went up to climb the ladder. They had a Money in the Bank briefcase hanging above the ring. Orton knocks Miz off the ladder, so it's just Orton in the ring, and Raw goes off the air with Orton on the top of the ladder, unhooking the briefcase and posing with it as I said, Raw goes off the air. So, I mean, like I said, it's not a great show, but it wasn't like terrible. It's not the worst I've ever seen. I was just disappointed with the lack of wrestling in it. So, I mean, but it was good stuff. I enjoyed the Steamboat beat down the Legends. That was great stuff. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for my review for Raw tonight. Next time I'll be back. I don't know if I'll do SmackDown, if I'm going to be able to see it or not. But if not, I'll be back for my Raw preview and review again next week. But that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good night. I'm out. Peace.